Gotcha. States like it feels like what it was. But now that we're there,
I mean, it's a good day.
it is a good
It's a
day. It's
good day.
beautiful. We're in Santon, we're in Hurlingham. Nice
Yes,
view of
sir.
the city in the back, palm trees. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Tell me about yourself, Jiggy. Like, where'd you grow up and shit? Like, I actually know a lot about you.
Yeah.
But you're my nigga though. But like, I just.
Nah,
I
for
don't
me,
know.
like the North
Yeah.
raised me. I mean,
North side of
you
day.
know,
Yeah.
I came up with all the older guys, you guys.
Yeah.
That's me basically,
Yeah.
in this music thing.
And then you decided I want to be a rapper.
I wanna be a
How the
rapper.
fuck that happened? Like,
Nah, I started writing
how we
music
get there?
when I was younger.
Yeah.
I used to make songs and stuff like that, and then obviously I drifted away from that.
Yeah.
And my mom reminded me, she was like, you used to make music when you were young, and this is when I started writing
When
music.
was this like?
This was like from like 7,
Yeah.
and then I got back into it in 2014.
Yeah.
I watched the Les and AKA performance at Hypnotic.
Oh shit.
That
I think I was at that joint.
that shit was
Yeah.
booming,
Yeah.
and I was like, alright, let me get into it.
Yeah.
Let me rock. You
So,
know?
are those like your inspirations, like those like?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you grow up in the north, like who else really is?
I mean, those guys have paved the way, man. AKA Deleuze. There's other guys too.
Yeah.
But I mean, like those guys are the main guys. I mean, like old time hip hop, rap. I'm
Music,
putting
just like period.
yeah,
Like,
Jay-Z, Michael Jackson.
oh, yeah,
I gotta put my guys up there.
It's a good place to start.
Drake,
Yeah.
Beyonce,
Isn't it
Kendrick.
crazy that he belongs there now? Like Drake is like
Yeah, he's up
like
there.
you say Michael Jackson, Drake, Beyonce, and none of those names are like out of place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, none of those names are out of place. Like, those have been like my biggest inspirations,
Yeah.
because I mean they've influential, man. They've paved the way.
Super, bro.
Yourself?
I don't
Like,
think there's like an artist that's not inspired by Michael Jackson. Like, I'm trying to figure it out still. But like
Yeah.
every the current generation of music after that guy, everyone has a bit of Mike in them because everyone has like a Mike memory attached to their childhood. Like you
Yeah.
remember what it was like sitting in that living room and watching that nigga moonwalk on that screen, and you're like, oh, this dude is cold.
like I mean,
bro.
I was singing all these songs, bro. I feel like that day he passed away. I'll never forget that day. Like,
I was shook that day, bro. Like it was like a real person like in my real life died.
yeah.
And I couldn't get over it for like months.
Yeah, I feel like when I hear Michael and I hear you, I always make that comparison because of the way you can change your voice, the way you can switch up your voice, like your delivery.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro.
Like
This guy got it for real. You know what I'm saying?
I learned my like I discovered I had a falsetto voice directly from Mike. Like I was singing "Don't Stop Till You Get It." Get up, what the fuck, don't stop. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
How come I can do that with my voice?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, like maybe I can do this shit. And that was like directly from that nigga. Like it's just so like in so many ways, bro. Like I kind of like he made his songs feel like an event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put on like Smooth Criminal. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a big deal, and that's like kind of like what I've always wanted to do, like with my music.
And I mean, like the musical aspect of things, like you're also very musical in terms of like your production and all of that.
Right.
Besides Mike, who else inspired you?
I always like take it back to like in the hip hop like culture space, which is what like I was pretty much raised on. Like all my uncles loved hip hop. Like they all listened to like 50 Cent, like Jadakiss, Nas, like like real rapidy rap, and that's like partly what I grew up on. But like in the main house, when like I'd hang out with my aunts and my moms and stuff, we were like just like listening to pop music the entire time. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, we were bumping like Mafiki Zolo, we were bumping like fucking like a lot of like old Kwaito stuff, like old TKZ stuff. Like I grew up on that because they were that generation. Like they were teenagers and early 20s people like in the 90s, so their favorite shit is like Kwaito music, and that's when I started like falling in love with that genre. And then when I started like being old enough to like pick up my own music and like go buy like my own CDs, and so that's when I discovered like there's like a world out there, bro. Like I started buying every Prince album I could find, like fucking Mike.
Yeah.
who else did I like bump like growing up? Like a lot of M. Like I got into M on my own, like outside of like my older cousins and stuff. Like a bump. Like that's when I fell in love with Graduation, because I remember I was 13. And my mom never used to do this thing where she'd like buy you a gift on your birthday or whatever. Like she stopped doing that when I was like 10. After that it was like, I'll give you money and then you'll figure out whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then I remember I got like my birthday money and like Graduation came out, and it was like, remember like 50 and Ye had that beef, like who's gonna sell like the and I was like on team Ye. I just seen like the Can't Tell Me Nothing video and I was like, this guy is like, this guy's the truth.
And
like,
I feel like the place where music is right now, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Kanye.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. Like that guy is massive. Like I don't know what my music would sound like if I didn't hear that guy's music.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, 808s and Heartbreak for me was like one of the biggest albums, like creatively, because he was like a rap artist and I liked rap music, and then I saw a rap artist do that, and he kind of like gave me that thing that like as black kids we like meant to fit like a particular mold, and he completely shattered it. He was like making electronic music, but like he's a rap star too.
And he made us think out the box,
like melodies, like chords, and yeah, like that guy's a mess. Him, Pharrell, Andre 3000.
Yeah,
my main inspirations, I think, like in hip hop. And then in music overall, it's Prince, Michael, Stevie Wonder, songs in the key of life, Pink Floyd, Nirvana.
Yeah,
those are my goats.
I'm from here. You also grew up in the north, right?
Yeah, like funny enough, I was born in a place called Woodbank. It's like an hour outside Joburg.
Yeah.
And I spent like a lot of my childhood there till I was like 12 years old, and then we moved to Sunning Hill when I was like before my 13th birthday.
Yeah.
To Sunning Hill, and like I've been there ever since. And, then I just like became friends, obviously, like all the people I'm friends, like met everyone, built like a real, you know, like long, like this is where all my long-term friendships in the life, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, this is home, bro. Like this is home court all the time. I love it. But what you working on? People want to know.
I'm working on a tape.
What's it called? No name yet, or we just working?
I mean, nah.
You don't want to give the exclusive?
We ain't gonna get a name yet. I mean, it will be known soon.
Sick.
But we're working on a tape, man. I want this. This is like something that's really close to me, you know.
Right.
I haven't dropped in a minute. I've been taking my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
it's important.
I feel like this one's gonna be special, you know, because it's like my first, like, solo project on my own. And yeah, man. So I guess that's coming soon. I ain't gonna give a date, but that's coming soon.
Yeah,
that's what we're working on. Jiggy Worldwide.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It feels good to be back, dog. Yeah, you know, we've been in this.
Same.
We've been in this. I mean, you got 4 AM out. You got Lose Control out. How does that feel?
It feels great, bro. Like the whole
top of the charts. You're in the charts. You're playing with the Sharks now.
Oh, bro, it's been a blessing, man. Like it's been cool, like to be able to release music like at the rate that I'm able to release it at. Like Fight Club Fridays, obviously, I'm still doing that. Like, the whole Bad Reputation thing. The previous 2 songs have like done better. Than I personally, but I don't make projections anyway. I just like make the music, and I just focus on that. But they've done well, and I'm grateful, bro. Like that people are showing love and they kind of get what we're doing. You know, like that's the most important thing.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, bro. Overdue. Got Dollar coming up. It's like what I think it's like my favorite song I've ever written. Like it's like just a song that every second of it feels good to me. It just like shows everything I do while as an artist. Like being a producer, being like someone who takes care with like their writing, like someone who really has like a fully kind of fledged out approach to how I tackle music. Like I think it all shows in that song. And I just finished developing like a screenplay for a movie I'm doing for the song. Like I don't know, felt like music video was too limiting of a medium. Like I wrote like a script and a screenplay, and we're just working on finding like the right production designer, the right cinematographer
for the storyline.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of give the right vibe. Like it's gotta be clean. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling you.
So yeah, that's what I'm like on a creative high right now.
Yeah, man. I mean,
just go.
Summer's coming.
Summer is definitely coming.
Summer's coming.
There is something special happening.
Summer's coming.
I don't even want to talk about it because I could get in trouble. But,
yeah.
Oh my God, when you hear this shit, bro, we out of here. We definitely
legit. Yeah. Legit.
Yeah, I really feel that way. Yeah, man. Anyway, it's been real. It's been
amazing.
We're gonna go back to getting this bread. Making this here music. And having a good time while doing it.
Stephen and Kent, Jiggy Worldwide. We're out here. We out here.
You have like the coolest tag. Yeah? Worldwide.
It's so funny.